Hello everybody, this is Nyx, and welcome back to Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. We are here in Zoras Domain today, and about ready to go meet the king. Also, I think I see a shrine back there, so we might have to run back there real quick. I hope that's a shrine. That means we have an easy way to... Yeah, it is. We can easily teleport over here now. Alright, let's go unlock this real quick before I forget. We don't need to see that, and we're not going to be doing that today because we need to go speak to the king, which I believe is up that way somewhere. Wait a second. You're not a Zora. Hello? Hey, you're a Hylian, aren't you? It's rare to see your kind around here. As for me, I was roaming nearby during my travels when Prince Sidon recruited me and brought me here. That's because I can touch shock arrows, but I also weigh a lot. There's no way I'll be able to carry you on my back. That's what Prince Sidon said to me. That was kind of rude of him, wasn't it? Maybe a little bit. Who's this? So the Hylian who stole Lady Mipha away thinks he can just come wandering in here like nothing happened. What business do you have here after all these years? The weapons workshop. What are you doing? Trident maintenance. A trident? The light scale trident and the oh boy, here's a word I can't say. And the ceremonial trident. You have been making a racket since you walked in here. There's no point in coming here if you do not possess the light scale trident. Leave, now. Well, he's a friendly little guy, don't you think? Okay, let's actually... Wait, I'm gonna get distracted again. The damage is minimal. Good evening. Are you a Hylian? That's right. Oh, where are my manners? I am Laflat. I am the chief secretary for the royal family. Are you curious about this statue of Lady Mipha? Yes. If you do not mind, please allow me to explain. This is a statue of the former Zora champion. Her name was Lady Mipha. She was as kind as she was beautiful. They say her ability to heal wounded soldiers was beyond compare. Those soldiers she healed, they are old and decrepit now, but they remember. For this reason, the elders of the domain all love Lady Mipha dearly. If you would like to know more, I suggest you try talking to one of them. Well, I did, and he was not very nice to me. Alright, now, once again, I will not get distracted. We will go see the king, because that's why we're here. But we have to talk to everybody, see what's going on here. Ooh, who's this? Ouch. Careful. Do you need help? Lady Mipha, watch this. I, Segan, the aptly named Demon Sergeant, shall strike down the Divine Beast Va Ruta. What you doing? Ah! You're Link. Finally, I can avenge Lady Mipha. It has been 100 years since you last showed your face here. Now I, Sigan, will cut you down myself. What do you mean? Playing dumb, eh? Nice try, but you cannot fool me, Champion Link. You were unable to protect Lady Mipha from Calamity Ganon. It has been 100 years since we lost her. Poor Lady Mipha. How heartbreaking. I won't fail her again. There is no way we'd ask for your help now, after all this time and after all that has happened. So says I, Sigan, the Demon Sergeant. Even if this body of mine is destroyed, I will drown Ruta in shock arrows myself, and in doing so, Lady Mipha's regret shall be alleviated. If you understand anything of courage, then get out of my way at once. I'll take that. Hey! I'm in the middle of my shock arrow training. I must learn to withstand them. Did I not just tell you that? To commit such violence with the great Sagan standing right before you. In that case, you take the responsibility of appeasing the Divine Beast Va Ruta. I mean, you just said that you weren't going to allow me, and I'm pretty sure I was going to have to do it anyways, so... Anyways, we got a shock arrow after that. Alright, we finally made it. Let's talk to the king now. Ah, you must be the Hylian that Sidon brought here, correct? You did well to come all this way here. I am King Dorephan, ruler of the Zora. That object upon your waist, is that not a Sheikah slate? Now that I've gotten a good look at you, it's all too clear who you are. You are the Hylian champion Link. Do not tell me you have forgotten me. The Hylian champion? You can't mean the Link, that champion. So that's where I've heard your name before. What a fateful coincidence that we should cross paths. I cannot believe it. The Hylian champion Link has appeared before us. We have met numerous times, I'll have you know. Ah, so many memories. My mind is overflowing with nostalgia, my friend. I have heard a terrible rumor that you had fallen in combat, but it appears you managed to survive. Extraordinary. I lost my memory. Come again? You say that you have lost your memory? But surely you must remember my precious daughter, Mipha, yes? You do you not? Mipha who? I cannot believe it. Have you truly forgotten my dear Mipha as well? You and Mipha were so close, yet you do not remember her? Young hero, please look upon the beauty of Zoras Domain. Do you see that statue? Does gazing upon Mipha's immortal form still not jog your memory? Well, perhaps your memory will return in time. I dearly hope so. Father, I do not believe discussing my sister is helping matters at the moment. Link seems confused. Oh, yes, of course. But first, it is worth noting how remarkable it is that Sidon brought a champion here without realizing it. That is quite a feat, my boy. Whoa, that is a good one. Link, I doubt not that you have endured a great many trials. Still, I must ask you to hear my plea. Now then, hero, I must inform you that Zora's Domain is in grave danger of vanishing because of Divine Beast Va Ruta. I shall do you the courtesy of speaking bluntly. We alone cannot stop this beast. Will you lend us your strength? What? King Dorephan, my liege, please do not speak so. To ask a Hylian for help, why the very thought of it curls my fins. Musa, I expected more of you. How can you still protest? Musa, it is rude to speak that way to your king and his guest. Link is here because I invited him. With such unprecedented rainfall, we have no choice but to rely on the aid of a trustworthy Hylian. Have we not already discussed this and arrived at that very conclusion? He is the key to saving Zora's Domain, I have no doubt in my mind. Indeed, Link is a champion through and through. As things now stand, Zora's Domain, nay, perhaps all of Hyrule, is doomed to be swallowed by the sea. This is bigger than all of us, my friend. Zora and Hylians alike must put aside our differences and band together. Have you forgotten already, my king? We cannot trust these lowly Hylians. 100 years ago, they abused the power of an ancient civilization and turned Hyrule into what it is today. And that is not the least of it. It is their fault that Lady Mipha was lost to us. Link. Divine Beast Va Ruta has great power. It has the unique ability to create an endless supply of water. Of late, it has been mercilessly sprouting water into the air. As a result, this area has been plagued by heavy rains. For us, Zora, water and the air are as one, so you would not think this would be quite so critical of a problem. Sadly, the rains has filled the eastern reservoir nearly to the point of flooding. If the reservoir bursts, as it soon will, I fear immense damage will befall not only Zora's Domain, but also the area downstream from us. There, Hylian lives are in very grave danger. Well, speak of the beast. The Divine Beast is crying out once again. Well, that looks like quite the large enemy. How do you stop something like that? The Divine Beast Va Ruta. Your Princess Zelda often studied the Divine Beasts, that is, in the time before the Great Calamity. According to her research, the orbs located on Ruta's shoulders are a mechanism that can control the water it generates. However, they require electricity to work. Those orbs are clearly out of control now, these orbs are clearly out of control now because there is no electricity coursing through to stop them. Sigyn, who is quite shock resistant for a Zora, hit one with a shock arrow. Sure enough, it slowed the water a bit. Unfortunately, as an aquatic race, we Zora are terribly vulnerable to the power of electricity. Perhaps because we could not safely strike it with enough electricity at once, the water soon returned to its full force. That is why I went in search for a Hylian who could help us. Link, I am certain you have already figured this out, but we need you to use shock arrows to get those orbs working properly again. I will aid you in any way I can, of course. Please, hero, I beg of you, help me stop Ruta's rampage of destruction. What? Princess Zelda herself instructed you to board the Divine Beast and appease it from within? So then, Princess Zelda is still alive? Yes, she's in Hyrule Castle. I do not believe it. She was alive this whole time, just as you were. The events of 100 years ago cannot be altered, it is true. But if we can regain control of the Divine Beast, they may yet prove useful in sealing Calamity Ganon once and for all. I did not know you had such grand ambitions, Link. Wondrous. Naturally, I shall help too. Once it has stopped rampaging, you can easily climb inside it. Come, Link, let us appease Ruta together. I'm in, let's do this. I have no other choice. Thank you, Link. Truly, we are in your debt. Our goal is the same. That means our meeting was nothing short of destiny. Now then, allow me to offer you this gift as a show of faith. Zora armor. Ooh, Musa doesn't seem happy about that. Swim speed is up. Custom armor painstakingly crafted by each generation Zora's princess for her future husband. Ooh, this might be why Musa's mad. Wearing it will give you the ability to swim up waterfalls. So long as you wear this, you can ascend waterfalls just like a Zora. Please, take good care of it. King Dorephan! Surely you don't really intend to give this outsider the Zora armor. Countless generations of Zora princesses have gifted that armor to the one they have sworn to marry. Princess Mipha made that one there with her own hands. It is far too important to entrust to a shady Hylian. He may be a champion, but Mipha had no such relationship with him, so why should he receive the honor? This is just too much, my liege. I do not understand it one bit. That Musa is not easily swayed once his mind is set. You must understand he was in charge of educating my dear daughter Mipha. Naturally, she means a lot to him, just as she means the world to us. Ever since we lost her to the calamity, he has grown to despise Hylians. I hope you can forgive his rudeness. But what shall we do now? I tasked Musa with finding the shock arrows we will need to appease Va Ruta, but now he has rushed off in a huff. Link, do not let his words concern you. I will work this out with Musa. I shall return shortly. Well, it looks like we have a little bit of an issue going on. Sidon, I suppose that means you are going to tell him. Ooh, tell him what? Link, Musa is most likely at the square down below. Would you mind going down there? I would like you to try to speak with him. How would me speaking with him help? He seems to hate me. But I guess if the king asks, we have to do it. Let's go speak with Musa and see if we can convince him to not hate us for long enough to actually get this job done. Hello. Whoa, that was kind of strange. Musa, please listen. I don't care what you have to say. Hi. You came all the way here, but it was in vain. I have no desire to speak with you. Listen well, Musa. There is something you need to know. He who stands here, the man called Link, is the one whom my sister, Mipha, had feelings for. I was only a child then, so I did not know it myself at the time, but it is so. Wait, does that mean Prince Sidon is over 100 years old? He's aged well. I grew up hearing my father tell stories, some of which were about my sister's undying love for a Hylian named Link. What? No! You cannot fool me with such a fanciful lie. Not this, Zora. How could Lady Mipha possibly have feelings for a Hylian like him? The facts are clear. He remembers nothing, even when he looks upon the Princess Mipha's statue. It is the truth, Musa. Though you never knew it, he was ever in Mipha's heart. Are we gonna remember something?
I was thinking, this reminds me of the time we first met. You were just a reckless child, always getting yourself hurt at every turn. Every time, I would heal you, just as I'm doing right now. I thought it was funny how, being a Hylian, you looked grown up so much faster than I did. I was always willing to heal your wounds, even back then. So if this Calamity Ganon does in fact return, what can we really do? We just don't seem to know much about what we'll be up against. But know this, that no matter how difficult this battle might get, if anyone ever tries to do you harm, then I will heal you. No matter when or how bad the wound, I hope you know that I will always protect you. Once this whole thing is over, maybe things can go back to how they used to be when we were young. You know, perhaps we could spend some time together.
Well, that's a sweet memory. Although very convenient, I don't think this is going to convince Musa. What is the matter, Link? Are you unwell? You are quivering like a hatchling. Whatever is the matter? Mipha, I remember. What? Do not mistake me for a fool, Hylian. There is no way you remembered her just now when it is most convenient. See, told ya. In any case, without any solid proof, I cannot possibly take you at your word. If you have any such proof, now is the time to show it. Do so, and I shall tell you how to get those shock arrows, yes, as well as anything else you wish to know. Sidon, any ideas? The stubborn fool. Lucky for us, we have proof. Link, go ahead and show Musa the Zora armor my father gave you. Okay. Alright, let's put this armor on then. Alright, don't we look nice? Is this alright, Sidon? Oh, yes. We're going into cutscene again. Musa, look closely at the clothes Link is wearing. Do You really think changing your clothes is going to make me... Ah? What in the... That is the Zora armor from before. Lady Mipha made that by hand, and yet it fits you perfectly. What is the meaning of this? Now you understand, do you not? Now you know who her heart belonged to and who she made that special armor for. The fact that this armor fits Link perfectly should be proof enough that Mipha made it for him and him alone. You have always disliked Hylians even before the Great Calamity. That is why Mipha never told you. Now that you know, you must promise to help him save us all, Muzu. Please, tell us where we can find the shock arrows we need. Knowing you, I bet you have already figured it out. I never would have imagined she would make that special armor for one such as he. I do not approve of asking for help from a Hylian, but I suppose it is our only option at this point. I am a proud Zora. That means I must take responsibility for my unwarranted behavior towards you. As promised, I shall tell you where you can collect as many shock arrows as you will need. I hope I don't have to buy them all. That tall mountain over yonder, it is called Ploymus Mountain, and there you will find Shatterback Point. A terrifying creature has made its home up there. This awful beast shoots volley after volley of shock arrows. Even a single one could be fatal to Zora. Aha! You must mean the Lionel. He's a man-beast, that one. That beast does indeed wield shock arrows. That is certainly one way to collect them quickly. He is vicious, to be sure, but I am certain Link will rise to the challenge. In order to appease the Divine Beast, I estimate that you will need, at least 20 shock arrows. Do you think you can gather that many? Why do you still doubt him, Musa? I have no doubt that he will be triumphant. Okay, Link, let's get moving. The fastest way to Ploymus Mountain is to ascend the waterfall east of the domain. That Zora armor should come in handy. Just swim up the waterfall basin, and then go up the waterfall from there. I'll wait at East Reservoir Lake, right by the Divine Beast. Gather at least 20 shock arrows, then come join us. I'm on it. Let's do this. Wonderful! Together we shall stop the Divine Beast's onslaught. Oh boy. It looks like we have a little bit of a challenge coming up before we can take on the Divine Beast. It's time to go face a Lionel. But I think that's going to be all for this episode. Next episode we'll go up against the Lionel, see if we survive and can gather the shock arrows. But for now, I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you did, subscribe for more, and I shall see you all in the next one. Bye guys!